The corner, the corner, the corner.
Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about
the corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed. Back again, Cousin Ed's Corner. And today is another Motivational Monday here at Cousin Ed's Corner. Just wanted to tell y'all thank you. Thank you. We made it through the weekend. It's another week. Thank you for coming back to join me, join the neighborhood, join the community, join the corner for another week of Cousin Ed's Corner. Today's a special day. We celebrate this day. We honor this day every year. And I like to take a moment to, first of all, let's take a moment of silence. Yes. Let's take a moment of silence. Take a moment of silence for Dr. King, Dr. Martin Luther King. Take a moment of silence for him and his family and his legacy and his sacrifice that he did for not only myself, but for all of us. For someone who can give their life for a greater good. For a greater good. Many of us may not understand this. Many of us, don't know what it is to be a martyr. To say, I don't care what happens to me. I believe that what I'm doing is for the right reasons, for the right cause. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, they're gonna say I did it for the right reasons. Right? Dr. King had plenty of opportunities to walk away from the movement. He was warned. He was stabbed. House bombed. Had the government, the biggest entity in the world, against him. But still decided to stand up for a cause, stand up for the fight, stand up for the betterment of all men and women. Not only black men and women. The dream that he spoke of, the dream that we all know, I have a dream speech, wasn't just for his children. He spoke of his children, but wasn't only for his children. He said whites, boys and girls, Jews and Gentiles, everybody he spoke of in this speech. This nation is not, this world is not just one race, not one gender. We're all human. There's only one you can say is we're all human. And he fought for that. And he believed in it. And he died for it. A couple years ago, I had a chance to go to Memphis and go to the Lorraine Motel and walk through the eerie halls of the museum and walk to the room where he last was in. Walk outside on the balcony and see the balcony that stand there and see the balcony that he got executed on, assassinated on. And it's eerie to know that you're that close to immortality, right? To know that someone could take your life over anything. But for him, it was for a cause. That cause is still today. That cause is still not, that dream is still not fulfilled. That cause is still today a fight that we're still fighting. Equal rights, liberty, justice for all, a solid equal playing field, education, voting rights. Can you believe 2026 we're still fighting for this? And it's even worse today where people can come up to you and ask you for your papers. Are you a documented citizen? Give me your papers. They said, what would Dr. King be doing right now? Rolling over in his grave because it's so, we're going backwards. No one can believe how much ground we've lost in the last year. Project 2025 takes us back to 1935, 1945. Shouldn't be prior to 2025. When they said make America great again, that's what they're talking about. Taking us backwards. That's what Dr. King fought against. Now, I must mention this because whoever hears this show may have some other thoughts. No man is perfect, but he stood for some better. He stood for betterment. He stood for a lot of good. You go through the Bible, no man is perfect, but at the end of the day, what he stood for was right. I don't know, fam. Today's supposed to be a day off, but we got to make sure we take it as a day on to talk to our family, talk to our friends, talk to our loved ones, talk to a stranger about this young man who died, this preacher who died, this father who died, this son who died, this brother who died. He didn't just die, he got executed. Are we willing to die for something like he did? Are we willing to turn the other cheek and say, hey, it's not me, not my household. I'm not worrying about it. Are we willing to stand for something? It's a question you got to ask yourself every day. When you see things that are not right, when you see injustice, are you willing to stand there and stand in the gap? The great John Lewis standing in the gap. Jesse Jackson standing in the gap. Andrew Young standing in the gap. And so many more. I mean, I'm not a historian. I can't sit there and name all of them, but so many more. I will name this one. The Honorable Coretta Scott King. The beautiful Coretta Scott King. Nelson Mandela. Let's have our name said one day about something great we did. Standing in the gap. It don't have to be national. It could be local. It could be in your church. It could be in your household. It could be somewhere where you stood up for something. You stood up for somebody else. You saw unjust and you made it just. You willing to step in the way. Somebody was outside arguing. Somebody was outside domestic violence. No matter what it is, somebody said something the wrong way and you stood in the gap. We thank Dr. King for his sacrifice. We thank his family for their sacrifice. A lot of times we say one person, but you got to think about their family. When an officer gets killed, you say the officer, but you got to think about their family. We think about Dr. King's family, his kids. Had to grow up without a father. A wife. Had to be a widow. Family, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Listen, I put a link to the show, to a previous show in the show notes. Please go and check that show out. If not, you can go to cousinedscorner.com, do a search for Martin. Just do the word Martin. You'll find another show that I did talking about his sacrifice. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace. Thank you for listening to Cousin.